All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome to episode 20. Episode 20 of our No Man's Land series. And we have no money left. Yeah, I kind of made a joke at one point, like maybe we'll make $1,000,000 by episode 20. Nope. Now we're down to 12 grand. So where did our money go? Well, well, I can explain. Here, I'm going to just speed up a little bit. I bought this trailer. Okay? I bought this trailer because, well, it's just going to be so much easier to load that trailer up rather than that small one that we have over there, because we have a ton of boxes of clothes to get rid of. A ton. And we still got to wait till April to sell these. So it's only February right now, and we still got to wait till April. So we're going to have even more. We've got a bunch sitting here, and basically each one of these boxes is 10 grand. So I spent all the money because we actually have quite a bit of money sitting here. Let me just check this out. Okay, they got enough food. Why is their health only at... Oh, that's why, because there's 10. There was only 190 in there. Now there's 200, so that's why the health's down. They must have had offspring. So does that mean some people in here are... No, not quite yet. Not quite yet. Okay. Let's just check this pen real quick. 97%, so there must be, yeah, they must have had some offspring in here. Can I open that? There we go. Let's go through and check. 27 months, we can almost sell these guys. And we got to get rid of all, we got to move all this wool. And can we sell anybody in here? Nope, not quite yet. Almost sell these guys. I like to sell them at 28 months, I think is the best time to kind of sell them at. So, yeah, where did all our money go? Well, I bought that trailer, and I think that was about 39,000. Yeah, something like that. I can't remember exactly, about 39,000. And then I bought plot 28. I don't think I have a tractor or anything over here, so let's just run. Let's go stretch our legs, go for a run. Run across our field that we're going to get planted. Hopefully today. Thomas is on his way here, and he's going to start planting. I bought this plot over here, and I came and I cut all the grass over here, and excuse me, I cut all the grass and I picked all of it up. Well, almost all of it up. I got to right here was a full trailer load, and then I just got lazy and didn't feel like driving all the way back. But we will drive out here and get the rest of that in just 1 second. But we have plot 28 now. I'm going to make the map look real big here. So as you can see, we have plot 28. Now, if you look on the map and you look over to plot 25, you'll see that there's like another field kind of being cut in over there. That's what I did. So I cut all the grass. Obviously, you guys seen that in the last episode. And I started putting in a new field here. Originally, I was gonna make this on 25 here a cotton field, another cotton field. But I've since changed my mind. What I'm going to do actually is I'm going to cut another big cotton field into 28. And the reason for that is I just want to keep the grass kind of close to the animals. I don't want to have to go all the way over to 28 just to cut grass and then go all the way over here with the trailer to pick it up and then come all the way over, I'd rather it just be cotton over here. We're going to bring stuff over here once to plant, to plow, to do all that stuff. And then afterwards, we're just going to send it back. And it's basically going to sit at the farm because we really, the cotton's like every 7 or 8 months. 6 months? 7 months? I can't remember exactly. So we're not going to really have to be going back and forth with a bunch of stuff. But grass, we're going to be cutting a bunch of times of the year. So I figured I'll make a field over here for grass. And let's close that. Let's go. I kind of like the round one. Yeah. So I figured, yeah, we'll do another big cotton field on 28. Keep this cotton field here, obviously. We have our cotton field there. I mean, we could always turn this field over here into grass, but I don't think we're going to need it because I cut all this grass. And the grass behind, like, on 25. And the grass on the new 28. And I got most of it picked up. We got 397,000. Actually, let's just hop in this tractor right now. And let's head over and we'll pick up that last little strip. Yeah, I just got lazy. But as I was driving by this fuel tank, I was filling up each time since I ran out of fuel. Let's not talk about that. We'll just forget that happened. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I don't remember running out of fuel. I don't think anyone's ever done that ever, so it's no big deal. I guess I can drive across this right now. So that's my plan. Yeah, Thomas should be here any moment, and he's gonna get going. We're gonna put him on. I gotta get done cutting that field. Maybe we'll just put this tractor on the planter, and he can start going on getting these fields prepped and ready to go. We want to get planted, and then we got to get fertilized, and then we can get growing. So let's drop this down. Let's pick this up and get out of here. So I want to get that. I want to get that one field on 25 finished being plowed. So that's what I'm going to do while Thomas gets planting on this. I'm going to get that field plowed. Then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to cut in another field. So hopefully I can do that fast enough that when he's done planting, I guess it doesn't really matter. Thomas is just going to be on that planter all freaking day. Is what my plan is. And then I don't know if Sarah's going to be coming here at all. She might not. I don't really know. I've just let them. They basically come when they want. Kind of, sort of, not really. I told Thomas I'm going to need him for a little bit. Obviously, he didn't really need to be told. I mean, it's getting to be that time of year when we got to get these fields. Whoa, just drifting. We got to get these fields prepped, and we got to get some cotton going. I don't know if it's going to be worth loading up any of that trailer. I might do that just to kill some time. Start loading up that trailer. But yeah, we've got no money. Absolutely no money, which is fine because everything's paid for and it doesn't cost us to do anything. So yeah, that's the plan for this kind of episode. We'll get planting. We're going to get those fields cut in. I'm going to fill this right now because while we got this tractor out and going, I'm just going to make a round and see if I can fill all the pens with food. Although, like, they all should be pretty good except the red barn pen. I think that one was getting a bit low, but we'll fill all these pens up real quick. Hopefully Thomas will get here, and then I can give him this tractor. I'll fuel this tractor up, give it to him, and he can start pulling that planter around, and we'll get planting. I would like to rent a stone picker to get these field stones off the new fields that I put in, but we have no money, so we might just have to go a year. Or yeah, we're gonna have to go a year with some field stones and just deal with a little bit of damage that comes to our equipment. There we go. Kind of tight quarters in here. I kind of made this tight quarters, but oh well. Oh well. It's not that bad. Just got to be a good tractor driver. And that's my plan. So I'm gonna just I'm gonna rip through. I'm gonna dump this grass off. Thomas should be here any minute. I'm gonna put just a little bit of a cut in, and then what's gonna happen is once we come back, hopefully I'll get Thomas set on this tractor and the planter. Then we'll go hop in that yellow Massey Ferguson, which I got out by field 25 there, the new field on 25, and we will get that plowed up. Freckles has got the front yard covered right now, which is good. He was just in playing with the sheep, which is that seems to be all that he does. He's either down by the pond or he's playing with the sheep. That's it. He's definitely not paying rent. I know that. And we haven't taught him how to drive the tractor yet. Like, are we going to be able to dump grass in here? There we go. Just jackknife it right in there. Kind of hope on FS25 they fix that a little bit, where it's like, or maybe I just suck. You got to be in the pen to dump the grass in it. Like, give me a wider area, boys. Yeah, Freckles has got the front yard. Did I feed Freckles? Yeah, I did. Okay, so that's it. Like I said, I'll put a little bit of a cut in here, and then we'll get going. Get going on some of this field prep. All right, folks, welcome back. We got Thomas dialed in on the planter. He's going to just give her across this field. I told him to do this field. Going to do that next one over there, kind of our narrow one, and then Once I get 25 cut in, we'll get him working on this. And worst case scenario, if he finishes up before we're kind of done doing everything we need to do, then I'll just get him going on the like the other seeder for the grass, and he can see the new field that we're working on. So let's hop over to that other field. Here we are. Do I get everything going? Yeah, we're right ready to go. Okay, so this is it. You can kind of see, I don't know, I guess we're going to wrap around this a few times to get a good sense of it. But I took my time. I got all my edges cut in real good. I think real good at least. And yeah, this is going to be our new grass field. So I don't want to just, like I said, just keep cutting the grass. I could just let the grass out here grow, but I think we'll get better yield. Well, I know we'll get better yield off this. And I'm hoping that just this grass field, if we're getting really good harvests off it, will be enough to kind of just do everything. Okay, I'm just gonna set my crews here. I'm just gonna kind of plow this lazy way. We'll do her Zamboni style. Oh yeah, Zamboni style. Look how they do hockey rinks. So yeah, this is it. This is gonna be our new field. Let's zoom right out here so that we can see. This will be it. Not too bad. I kept it pretty tight along our tree line there. I don't know. We can always make it bigger. We can make it smaller in the future. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter all too much. I think I'm kind of cutting crooked here too, but that doesn't matter. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do just a little bit of a time lapse while I plow the rest of this field in. And then when I take you over to the other one, I'll show you how I make my fields. This field is extremely square, or rectangle rather. Each of the corners are square, and I'll show you how I do that. I've got a mod installed to kind of help, but I'll show you what I do to make fields so that they're really kind of square and even. I find it just that way. It's a little bit easier for for Thomas and stuff when he's going on the course play settings too. It just makes better routes, and it's just kind of easier to deal with. But I'll show you how I do all that. So yeah, let's do a little bit of a time lapse here. We'll get this field plowed in, and then I'll take you over to 28, and we'll cut in a new field. Okay, welcome back, folks. Hope that wasn't too bad for you. I don't know if some people like time lapses or they hate it. I always am like thinking that you guys would be bored just watching me plow that field while I ramble about nothing really. But maybe I don't know. I'll plow and maybe I'll ramble on this next field, and we can just, if you hate it, just hit mute. Or let me know in the comment section if you guys really hate the time lapses. Let me know, or if you don't mind them, or maybe you like them. Just let me know. Okay, so we're gonna come over here and we're gonna cut in this field. I'm gonna show you how I do it. Like again, I like to do the role play aspect, and I like to keep things, somewhat realistic. It's not always 100%. I definitely don't claim to be the most realistic farm sim player. But I don't want it to just be super cheaty. Although I've never done sheep before, and I'm starting to think sheep are like one of the freaking cheatiest things ever. So I guess take what I say with a grain of salt, apparently. But here's how I do my fields. If you want to get fields like really kind of like sharp edges and really nice and square, this is what I do. I wonder if I even have, or if I can show you guys. Where is it here? Where do I see my mods? Okay, here's all my mods that I have installed. If you want to go through and screenshot any of these or whatever, I'll kind of go through slow, so you could take some screenshots if you want. But lots of them I don't use at all. Like this buncher, I don't know even know why I have it in here, and like all the auto load stuff. I wish I could use that auto load stuff a little bit more. I don't use these balers anymore. Here's my pimp cane. But let's go down, or here, I'll go a bit slower. Like that, just in case someone wants to screenshot it. Let's go down to this section here. Rollers. This mower wrapper hitch thing is awesome. The balers. There, I don't know if we missed it or if it just didn't show it, but maybe it doesn't show it. I feel like there's some stuff missing in here because, like, where's course play and where's all that stuff? This must just be. Ah, anyways, excuse me. So I have a mod installed that it allows me to when I'm in this construction mode, and say I come out here and I go like, nope. Say we want to go into the landscaping tab, and I want to do some painting. I'll just pick some. What's stuff that's like easy to see? Even dirt's fine, whatever. So I've got that thing. If I want to try and do a straight line, I try and hold it. It gets all squiggly. But if I'm on PC, if I hold Shift on my keyboard now and I do it, it makes a nice straight line for me. So that's how I kind of do it. I'll just like come out here and oh, I missed a little bit there. I'll just make like a straight line, kind of something like that. And then I just look and I see like roughly, where do I want my field to go? Like, I know that I'm going to want a little bit of a pathway here in between these two fields, so we can maybe put a road down it or something like that. So I start it just somewhere in there. I hold the shift key and I just go up. I go up and you got to kind of follow your screen and then you run it back down. And if you're on the really small setting, like it costs a little bit of money. You'll see my money going down up there. And then there, I go right up. Oh, let's just go a little bit more. See if we make it right to the edge of that field. And it costs a little bit of money, and I just eat that cost because that's my way of keeping it quote unquote real. Because that's my cost of like maybe a surveyor coming out and helping me shoot in and make sure my fields are nice and straight. And then I just come to this corner, I hold shift, let's go across here, and I just draw it in. And we're way too far over there. I'm not going to actually bring it that close to the trees. I'm gonna come up here, and there's a little road there anyways. Let's say we're on this side of that road. We'll give us a little bit of room. Hold shift. Let's come back down here. Cuts it through there. Doesn't really got to be super perfect. Hold shift, and then I come all the way back up here. Like I said, it costs a little bit of money, but that's my way of, pretending that it's real. There, we just paid surveyors to come out and shoot these in with their theodolites, or I don't know what they would use. I guess you probably wouldn't use a theodolite for something like this. Whatever. I get all sidetracked. But there, so that's like that's the field. So then we hop out of this, and then I go in my tractor, unfold this bad boy, try and get, somewhat lined up with it, but it doesn't really matter because what I'll do is if, like, say I'm over a little bit, and let's just make sure we have allow crate fields on, which I believe we do. So then I start there and I just try and follow my line. And then once it's all said and done, like let's say I go like this with my tractor and I get off track and I start plowing outside there, and then I gotta like bring it back and you know do that. All I'll do is at the end of it is I'll go back with that same tool, and on the really small setting of painting, I'll take the grass one and I'll just cut down the edge of my field with the grass one. So it doesn't matter if you go over it a little bit. It just gives you a little bit of a line to go down, and yeah, that's how I do it. Again, it's a little, in real life it wouldn't really be like that, but in real life, if you really wanted to get surveyors to come out and get it nice and perfect, well, then that's what you do. But in real life, you'd probably just eyeball it, just grip it and rip it, take some measurements with a long tape, and off you go. But that's it. So now I'm going to just rip around the perimeter of this, and you know what I mean? I cut it in just like I showed in the last one, like you'll see on field 25 over there. I just slowly went around with my plow and I kind of made the perimeter, and then I plowed the inside of it. And Mr. Thomas will come over and jam some cotton seeds in the ground, and boom, by Halloween we'll be picking some cotton off. So lift that up, spin around here, and that's it. That is my process for cutting in new fields. Now that's just like a little OCD thing of mine. Like I know you could just wing it and you don't need to have sharp edge fields, and who cares, but I'm just particular. I'm just weird. Let's get down. Let's just say it how it is. I'm just weird, and I like it nice and straight, and hopefully it lines up good. But we're gonna have massive cotton fields out here now. I mean, really too. Like if we get going, I don't want to change gears at all because we've really built a good little sheep farm and operation out here. But we could always change gears if we get bored and just like switch to some sort of grain, sell all the sheep. Freckles isn't really he's not a sheepdog. Even though he likes hanging out and playing with the sheep, he's definitely not a sheepdog. And that's it. Oh, this little tractor, he hits some rough spots, and it's just not too tough. There's a large tractor in the store right now, a Kloss. I think it's a Kloss 960. Let's get this set on cruise control. See if we can look at it real quick here. Yeah, the Kloss 960. Oh, I wish it was April and we could sell some of those clothes. Because we're getting to the point where having two large tractors would be pretty handy. Mainly because that other one does have such a small fuel tank. Actually, after we do this pass, we need to go over there and check and make sure that it's not running out of fuel. Another thing you can do too is, like, you can see on the map, I just opened up the map a little bit bigger on that side, and you can see how close you are to your property line. Like, we're right down on this property line. Which, that being said, I'm probably gonna move this field up a little bit. And what I mean is I'm gonna make it shorter than like where we've just come to this corner. Probably what I'm gonna do, here's what I'm thinking, is I'm gonna make this one quite a bit shorter. The reason I'm going to make it quite a bit shorter is because that large tree that's sitting there, I can't cut that tree down because I don't own that property. I don't think I can cut it down, can I? Yeah, no. So, since I can't cut it down, the equipment might run into it, you know what I mean? when they're trying to turn around, if we got like the large seeder on or the rollers or something like that. So maybe we'll just bring the field up here this bit. If it was real life, I'd probably just sneak onto the neighbor's land and cut that tree down. No, I'm just kidding. It's a good way for, that's how the Hatfields and McCoys start out, you know what I mean? But I wish I could cut that tree down. But this will be fine up here. We'll just make this field a little bit shorter. I'll have to live with my OCD-ness that, well, we could make that other field shorter and then it would all match up. But again, those are thoughts for a weird individual. So, let's lift this plow up. Let's do exactly what we said. Let's tab over here. Yeah, see? Let's tell Thomas here to just take 5. I'm going to take this tractor over. We'll get some fuel before we have a repeat of episode 18 or 19. Or no, this is 19. Episode, is it 17? I don't know. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Tell Thomas to take a little bit of a break. And let's hold this up so we don't hook on anything. Yeah, this tractor is good because you get a large tractor, brand new large tractor for under 200 grand. And I think this thing's got like, I can't remember how much horse this thing has. 326, I think. So that's a pretty good deal for a large tractor, but small fuel tank. I tried, I don't know if you can see, there's like a rack. See how there's like that toolbox there? There's a rack right there. And I tried to put one of the diesel containers, the little jerry cans in there, but I don't know, the game wouldn't let me do it. Let's drop this down. And let's get this back going. Be right there, nearest waypoint. We need this tractor. Okay, so now we're back over here. And because I am OCD, let's clean up these edges of these fields. So, this is where we jogged out there. I'll come back into the landscaping one. I'll go back over to paint. Let's grab our grass one. It's nice and small. And let's go right about there. Yeah? Go through. Clean up this edge of my field. Yeah, see, we cut it a little weird there. That's fine though. Come over here, back to this corner, and I'm gonna bring it in just a little bit. And then we'll go up. Cut along that edge. This does cost a bit of money. Usually it doesn't matter because it's like not that much, but well, I just don't got the funds to kind of cut a little too much off there. I probably didn't have to do that. Oh well, doesn't matter. And this edge is probably pretty good, but we'll do it regardless. Nice and straight, and there we go. So there. That's a beautiful plot of grass. This is going to cost a lot of money. Ooh, no, I guess it didn't cost that much. Clean all that up. Let's clean that up. And make this guy a little bit smaller. Okay. Costs a little bit of money, but like I said, that's what we'll just say is the cost of surveyors to come out and get us a really nice straight field. Okay, so now it's rinse and repeat. Let's plow this field. Ooh, this poor little tractor. Poor little tractor. The plow's a little tough. This plow is kind of tough for him to pull, especially on some of these hills. As you can see, we get a bit of a hill over there. Major hill over there. I remember plowing that field. That was super hard. Excuse me. Okay, but now we are gonna have some serious cotton fields. I'm wondering, we almost get 3 full bales off that big field, the big field that Thomas is on right now. Thinking this field, we'll probably get 2 bales off of, maybe. Yeah, 2 bales, I would say. Let's say we get 2 bales off this field. And then the narrow field over there, we get 1 bale for sure. 1 good bale for sure. So we could be looking at like 6 to 7 bales, pending on how much we get off this one for a harvest, which isn't too bad for cotton. The problem though is what we're gonna run into is bottlenecking in the production facility, and I don't really know what I'm gonna do there. I don't really want to start another or build another production facility. I don't think, at least. It just doesn't seem like, I don't know. I think I'll probably just sell the excess cotton as is. Yeah, probably just for now sell the excess cotton as is, and then like I said, if we want to do something different down the road, if we feel like we've really checked the box with cotton and wool and the sheep and stuff like that, we could always potentially maybe get another set of animals and then do some grain to feed them, maybe. But most likely I think I just want to stick to what we've got right now, especially since FS25 is going to be coming out relatively soon. We only probably got about a month and a bit left to play this game, as of me recording this right now. And so at that point, we're going to be moving on, and we'll be saying goodbye to this farm. But I'm really looking forward to FS25. I think it'll be fun. I can't wait to do some different types of roleplay series. I got a bunch of good ideas, and in the new maps and the new kind of the new crops, like there'll be rice and stuff that we can do, so it'll be fun to do some different role play aspects of it, which I'm really excited for. So okay, I'll just quit yapping here for a little bit. I'll put one more time lapse in of me getting this field all plowed out, and then like I said, let me know in the comments if you hate the time lapses or anything, but we will have to get these fields plowed and then rolled. Hopefully Sarah can come help. That would be awesome. She can get her on that roller. And then the next episode I bring you guys in for sure. I'm probably thinking the next episode I'll have these fields, planted and good to go. And then it'll be in April when we're taking all those clothes in to sell. And I'm really hoping we've got like $500,000 worth of clothes sitting there. Potentially, I would say maybe potentially more, but I don't think so. I think $500,000 would be a pretty good estimation. And I think at that point, there's a couple things I want to do for Thomas and Sarah on that aspect of it, and then I want us to get one more new tractor, just one more large tractor with a good fuel tank. Hopefully there's something in the store. I know this cloth that's sitting in there is going to be gone. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for the next episode. So I'll see you guys at the end. I'll sign off at the end. But yeah, let's do one more little time lapse, get this field plowed, and we'll go from there. right, folks, there it is. There is our new field. We got 2 new fields. Thomas is still just giving her over there. He's probably almost done, so I'm going to go meet up with him and see. That tractor's probably out of fuel again. But there we go. That is the new cotton field. Beautiful, isn't it? Yes, I think it is beautiful. Full of rocks, though. We got to get those out. Once we get some money, maybe we'll even buy a rock picker or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I think that's going to do it for this episode. I know there's a couple time lapses in there, but next episode we're going to make a bunch of money, of a bunch of cash, and we'll go shopping. We'll get ourselves a new tractor. We'll get a new tractor, a big one. Might even be brand new, or maybe there'll be something good in the store. You never know. But I think regardless, we'll get ourselves a big tractor, and we will, we'll just keep giving her. So that's going to be it. There we go. Episode 20. I can't believe we made it this far. Very excited, though. Hopefully you've been here since the start. And, I mean, just look what we built. Pretty not too bad. Couple swear words here and there, off camera, of course. But, no, there we go. Thomas finished up, so I'm going to run up to him. Thanks again, guys, for watching and hanging out with me during this series. I'll catch up with you guys on the next one. And, yeah, we'll sell some clothes. All right, guys, like always, if you can hit that like and subscribe for me, I'd really appreciate it. But if not, it's no big deal. We'll see you guys on the next episode.